Everyone. Thank you for joining us once more on this Friday evening live feed. It's a topic we've covered on numerous occasions, sloppy journalism. But I think reporter or investigative reporter John Hand has taken this to a new low. And I think this is criminal journalism. It's gutter journalism at its lowest level. It is clickbait, and it really needs to be called out. And we have to, as a family, not allow this to continue. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to pop out a shot, maybe for just 20 seconds, 30 seconds. I know we have people coming online, so we hope to get a few people watching. We do have serious issues again with Aaron's campaign pages being attacked. His website was attacked again this week, and we're having issues with that. And once again, I'll say to you, the public and the people watching, and indeed Mr. Hand, why, if anything we were saying was incorrect, why are the authorities attacking our social media sites for Aaron's campaign? So we'll get back to the details and our issues with this article. Just give me about 30 seconds and I'll pop back to you. Thank you. Okay, folks, I'll pop back into screen. So most of you may have seen this article already that was penned by investigative journalist John Hand. It's in the Daily Mirror here, and it's in relation to this photograph here. Can we see that there, Sonia? Am I too close? No, that's fine. So Mr. Hand, so we have the look at where this photograph came from, and then we discuss Mr. Hand's journalism and how he portrays the story. So approximately 3 weeks ago, myself and Caroline were in Portlaoise prison, and the authorities were there, were more than helpful, and brought Aaron round from behind the screen and allowed us to have a photograph. The prison officers gave myself and Caroline the photographs to take out, and it was, as Sonia and Lorraine said in the video on Tuesday evening, it was an unreal experience for us, because the first time we touched our son in 2 years. We had the look on behind screen. So it was a very emotional day, and it meant a lot to us all. So we took the photographs home, and obviously we put them onto our phones. We took the phones, and I've shown them to my friends and to our family. And to a person, every one of those people, either immediately or during the course of the conversation talking about our experience with Aaron in Portlaoise prison, said Aaron's a long way from 6'1" or 2. Every one of them. So that's the story of the photo, and the photo went up onto, as I say, a video. Our daughter Sonia and Lorraine, we released it on Tuesday evening, and it was about the height of Aaron, obviously. And so the photograph was taken from the Brady's, our campaign page. That's the only place John Hand could have got this photograph. So I suppose to put some context in it, what I'm going to put up now is a second photograph. Now it's very similar to this one that was on the post that Sonia and Lorraine put out on Tuesday night. And this is the picture here. Can we see that there, Sonia? Are we close enough? Yeah. Okay, up or down?
Oh, that's fine.
That's fine. Now we have these lines here. That's obviously Caroline. I'll not say what height she is. Aaron's 5'7". I'm 5'11". The man who shot and murdered Detective Garda Adrian Donahue stood at that line. Now that's facts. That's details. I have seen the video and the stills from the moment the raid took place in Lordship Credit Union car park. The man with the shotgun stands head and shoulders above the second raider. There is no doubt about that. Detective Joe Ryan, with 23 years experience, said the man was 6'1", 6'2", at least. Mary, the credit union worker, said the gentleman with the long barrel, which we assume was the shotgun, ran past her jeep, and she said he was long and athletic. So let's have a look at what John Hand's responsibility is here. Okay, and I did mean to do it today, and I didn't get a chance. I'm going to assume that John Hand went to some sort of college, possibly Griffith College in Dublin. Okay, and I have no doubt, Mr. Hand, you probably have a BA, you probably have an honours degree in journalism. Now, I know what the motto for journalistic colleges is to take the whole story, give all the facts, all the details, and portray it. Is that not your job? Is that not the job of Owen Reynolds, Paul Reynolds, Robin Schiller, Barry Cummins? We've produced it I've only re-released 16 videos on Barry Cummins in relation to the primetime programme. And our national broadcaster, RTE, published what was an absolutely disgusting programme on the day after Aaron was found guilty of the murder and robbery at Lordship Credit Union. So I can only ask, we as a family can only ask, what is your morals and what is the ethos you are trying to portray writing articles like this? Now, the basis of this problem we have here, you've used their photograph, that's fine. You've used all this sloppy clickbait gutter life. Look at this, Garda killer's family selfie. Now, I don't know whether, I'm sure, I don't think you're that stupid, John Hand. I don't think you are. Is there a sub-editor or an editor in this paper thought of this? There's some other references here. Caroline mentioned them earlier and I can't remember. Just little passing words about scum and glum and all that sort of thing. Smug, yeah. Smug talk. Ingenious. So your time in Griffin College wasn't wasted, Mr. Hand. Now, but then we look at this here. We have Thomas Tossie Fox, Fat Freddie Thompson, and Warren Dumbrell, pictured here. Below a pic. Now, I don't care what anyone says, Mr. Hand. And I will invite you at the end of the video to discuss this article, and this article alone. We don't need to go into any of the rest of Aaron's case. But does that not give the impression that Aaron Brady has some association with these people? Now, you say he's on the landing with the man there in Portlaoise prison too. I think there's 400 prisoners in Portlaoise. And you pick these out and put pictures of them up. Again, you might not be stupid enough to do it. I don't know whether you are or not, Mr. Hand. But either a sub-editor or an editor put these in for clickbait, gutter journalism. It can't be anything else. Now, I can understand you having a go at Aaron, glum, scum, and all that sort of thing. But there's a guard dead here. There's a man who has lost his life. And this is what you're producing. Now, we, during the course of the video Sonia Loreen put out, 2.5 minutes, highlighted the picture here, these lines and the height. Did you at any time mention in your article, Justice for Aaron Brady campaign, where you got the photograph? Did you, Mr. Hand? I hope you're holding your head in your hand. You're probably, well, you may be the smug thug here, but you didn't mention where you got that. So let's go back to your degree or whatever, whether it be Griffith College, London, wherever you were. Is it not your job to give the whole story? The reason we say this is criminal, Mr. Hand, is this, okay? This is one narrative, one single narrative. And if we lived in a country, and this is to all the public, do you believe you live in a country that only allows one narrative? Now, as far as I'm aware, a country that allows only a single narrative is in some way fascist or communist, whatever. I'm not particularly well up on politics. But this is a single curated narrative. And Mr. Hand, I do ask it, just if you want to have a chat, we'll do it live, or if you want to contact me, how you can justify that article, and how you can explain that you don't mention where it came from and what Sonia Noreen spoke about, and the details that the man who shot her mother, Detective Garda Adrian Donahue, was up over my thumb over Aaron. Do you understand that, Mr. Hand? And that's facts and that's details. So I'm asking you, just to this, we'll not go into anything else. Because I'm saying, Mr. Hand, what you have produced here is the lowest level of any form of journalism. Not only for the Bradys, not only for our son Aaron, but for the other families involved. And this has to be called out. And we've said we will call it out, this sloppy journalism, as and when it happens. So that you know how to contact us privately, either through Facebook, and you know our videos are on YouTube. You can contact us privately. I'm sure you know how to operate a social media system. And I will, if you can give me a reasonable explanation, I will. I'll go live again and I'll say, Mr. Hand has explained to me why he didn't mention any of the other issues here. Vital issues, 6'1" or 6'2", Wayne Dunbell, Tossie Fox and some other people, nothing whatsoever. And a little bit of homework for you, Mr. Hand. If you go back to Pat Marry's interview with the Irish Central in New York, okay, where in the newspaper he offers people green cards and $100,000 to give statements against Aaron Brady. And in that statement and interview, Senior Investigating Officer Pat Marry he said very clearly, the suspect has absolutely no contacts with gangland or terrorism in Ireland. So you are free to come forward and tell us a heap of lies. And he did get a number of scumbags to come forward and tell lies, which we'll detail. We'll have a look at Mr. Marry's interactions in this case next week. So it's very simple as that, or any of the other journalists, whether you're Reynolds, Schiller, Cummins, Ali Bracken, all these are investigative journalists. That picture there, it's very simple. It cannot be any simpler. The man who shot Adrian Donahue stood that out all. So to the public, I thank you so much for joining us on a Friday evening. Obviously, we'll take the video and we'll put it out on our YouTube channel, and it's there on Facebook to see. Please like, comment and share. Please contact people in authority. Show them this, because I think we've reached a point where it's beyond ridiculous. They are attacking Aaron's campaign pages, and we need your help to like, comment, share. It helps the algorithms. So once again, thank you for joining us this evening. We'll have more videos next week. We're going to have a look at Mr. Marry's interactions in New York and during the course of Aaron's investigation. Thank you.